Forbidden history. Soft paranoia. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Forbidden history. Why horses? The center cannot hold. The secret history. The forgotten depressions. Soft paranoia. The insolent nemesis captured your heart.
It was knee-deep in water as we look at it now. It was just going dark. Everywhere you looked, all you could see was water. You could see the electricity buzzing around your head. There was fire brigade all over the place. We could see army trucks arriving. There was helicopters in the air. It was going dark, it was getting cold. We'd already done a long, hard day at work. The length of the barrier needed was phenomenal. We're told we've got 6 hours to erect 1,000 metres. It was very daunting to start with. Working in knee-deep cold water as it's going dark, it was treacherous conditions, especially when you're working so close to such high voltage. I think we were kept very well informed of what would happen if the substation got flooded out. And the consequence of that sort of spurred us on. There was a real sense of that we can do this, and we all sort of pulled together. Everybody worked really hard, flat out.
Most disgusting, revolting, evil smelling fruit. I don't like their smell, I don't like their taste, their sliminess. Somebody once gave me a glass of Pimm's with a banana in it, which I thought was the most disgusting thing to do, and ruined what was otherwise going to be a nice drink. So I think it's something from childhood. Now I have my own children, they get fed bananas, though most of them are coming round to their father's way of thinking, I'm glad to say. As Margaret Thatcher once said, bag it and bin it, and that way we'll win it.
I was homeless for a few months and I got into trouble with the law, so to speak, and I ended up at Amber through my probation.
I was involved in drugs and crime and everything you don't want to know about, basically. Yeah, it's pretty tough.
I lost my mum in 2012. I did come here then, but at that time I wasn't actually ready to be here, so I left and have been sofa surfing for nearly 2 years.
If you haven't had an easy beginning, if your life isn't turning out the way you'd hoped, if you're now ready to change all that,
put your legs up in front of you to defend the wall,
then a residential place at Amber could help you start afresh.
It's another emergency.
You've got cuts on your knuckles, so maybe that's not the case. What the
So 2 of the Op-Brio teams have just been called to the city centre, where they've had reports of a man who's been involved in a fight on a bus, so they're just asking you some questions now.
Unfortunately, at the moment you match that description, so we just need to bottom out.
Trust
exactly.
me, I wouldn't be in a fight because I'd lose.
Where had you been out this evening?
Stagging out.
2 other units have managed to stop 3 people involved, and there was a 4th outstanding.
We'll just wait for your person check to come through first.
No worries.
We were given a description from CCTV passing on to York Road. We've attended, we've managed to detain that person involved.
Right.
Okay.
On your way then.
The person we've stopped was with the group, but we can't say at this moment in time they were actually involved in the incident, so we've taken their details, we know who they are, we're happy where they are.
As far as I know, I'm the only English professional arrowsmith. It was an art that was virtually lost, and I've had to do the research and development and experimentation to get it back up into a living business again. I started in the village forge when I was 4½, standing on a box to reach the bellows handle, and pumping the bellows, looking after the fire for the blacksmith. When I do the serious archaeological work, I keep a very careful record of what I'm doing, and they get a better idea of what was involved in making these artifacts, because they do take time and they take skill.
Right, Henry V.
I don't remember it.
Sorry, I'll hold it here.
Okay.
You want me to look at the camera? Oh!
I want to make sure I get it right.
Yes, of course.
Don't stutter on camera.
No, indeed.
Okay, off you go.
Once more into the breach.
Dear friends, once more.
Once more onto the breach.
Once more onto the breach.
Dear friends, once more.
Or close the wall up with our English dead.
In peace, there's nothing so becomes a
Man as modest.
Stillness and humility.
But when the blast of war
Blows in our ears.
There's always that pang, you feel that pang, you feel, why her, not me? I do have a survivor's guilt, if I'm honest, I do. You know, I shouldn't, but I do, you know, and I think she was a far better human being than me. And why her, not me?
You've got a massive double chin.
Why? What's wrong with that?
It's horrible. You're really old.
I am old.
Hold the camera up.
It's just the utter waste of it, particularly with somebody so young.
It's better.
You have a life together, you have a history together that basically becomes, you have to file away.